Well, hello there. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Watch What Crappens. I'm Ronnie, and that's Ben. Hello, Ben.
Hello, Ronnie. How are you doing?
Good. Happy birthday still. It's still your birthday as we record this. This won't be released until Friday, but it is still Thursday in our world, and it's Ben's birthday, everybody. So party, baby.
Guys, this is my birthday year, so you kind of have to celebrate it every week. Every day, every week.
Yeah, every day, every single day.
Year.
And I've got good news for you, Ben. Garcelle did not unfollow you. Happy birthday. Because she never followed you in the first place. Never followed you in the first place for us. So don't worry about it. But you know what? At least we didn't get screwed over. And now we don't have to spend the whole season going, why did Garcelle unfollow us? How confusing. What is confusing about this, ladies? You were assholes to Garcelle. She didn't like you. Her only friend jumped over the fence to be the second she got a chance to be friends with the popular girls. And she dipped out. What the fuck don't you understand?
And fuck Dorit for trying to make Garcelle look like she was like an opportunist. No, like you do not get to cast Garcelle as someone who is building alliances for, you know, to go to battle on a reality show. That's what you guys do. You only suspected that because that's how you operate, ma'am.
Yeah. How dare you? You back away from Garcelle. Oh my gosh, should I have called this episode Black Girl Missing?
We already did that.
That was a missed opportunity. We did?
Yeah, we've done that.
We did? Oh, darn it. Okay. Well, everybody, welcome to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Day. Kind of a boring episode, and we're already fired up. Can you see? It's going to be how the season is going to go. I don't care how little happens. I will always get infuriated.
I know.
So
I was watching the episode,
get going.
And I was like, I was already like, oh my God, Ronnie's gonna get mad at this part. Oh my God, Ronnie's gonna get mad at this part. Oh my God, Ronnie's gonna get mad at this part.
Really, I wasn't really mad. I didn't get mad at anything except the Garcelle stuff towards the end. I don't know why I feel so protective over Garcelle. I just think that they're jerks.
We all love Garcelle. We all love Garcelle. They were jerks. Well, because it's just another victim of this core group of women who just keep running fan favorites off of the show. And then we're stuck season after season of Kyle, Dorit, and Erica nattering away about like stuff that's just not that interesting. Although I have to say, I actually liked Kyle this episode. I mean, this is the way every season begins. I have no issues with Kyle so far. I'm going to put a pin in that because maybe by the end of this recap, I will have remembered there was something that bothered me. But like, I was like,
I'll
okay
brainwash
with
you
Kyle.
by the end.
Yeah. I was okay with Kyle this episode. Erica was just Erica. Dorit. I don't know. It was like, honestly, I thought the premiere was pretty lifeless. I'm not going to lie.
You know, it was kind of lifeless, but it was the first episode, and I don't know. It's kind of a comfort show for me. I'm talking about how much I get enraged, but you know, I do love rage. I feel comforted by rage. I didn't really feel enraged. I did feel some comfort watching it because it's like, oh, they're back, and it feels like no time has passed because they're still fighting over the same shit. And I don't know. I like Kyle's new face. Every year, Kyle has a new face, and I like this update. I think it's very good. I think it was good seeing Reba back. I don't know. I liked it. Rachel Zoe fits right in.
So, you know, on that note, I had the privilege last night of meeting Rachel Zoe. That was
that's
story.
Who it was.
I met Rachel Zoe. So Courtney from Two Judgy Girls and we went to the Spotify Unwrapped party, which was super fun. And it was largely podcasters, TikTokers, things like that. And then things. And which was cool. We saw some colleagues that we knew, we were friends with, etc. It was nice to see them. And then there's Rachel Zoe. And I wasn't gonna say I don't really have anything to say to Rachel Zoe. But then we were like, we both were like, we should say something. We have to say something to Rachel Zoe. She's Bravo royalty, ultimately, whether we like it or not. I don't have any issues with it, but like, she's Rachel Zoe. Bravo was built partially on her back. So I was like, okay, how do you talk to Rachel Zoe? How do you go up to Rachel Zoe? Because it's not, I don't know, like, I know how to go up to someone like Tamra. I know how to go up to someone like Whitney Rose. But Rachel Zoe is a little different. So I was like, you know what? I have a tried and true tactic at a Hollywood party when you want to go up to a successful famous female. I get as gay as possible. So I walk right up to her and go, oh my God, Rachel Zoe, gay icon. I literally said that to her.
Oh my God, Ben. Yeah. I was going to say, you should have just gone, oh my God, it's Rachel Zoe. Oh my God, oh my God. No, but you literally did.
Because it always, It's very disarming. And she just smiled and she's like, oh my God, hi. And I'm like, oh my God, we just watched the screener because Courtney had just watched it too. We're like, we just watched it, and Courtney's like, you were so good. You were so vulnerable. She's like, yeah, I was like really vulnerable. I'm like, yeah, you did such a great job. And at that point, I normaled out. She was actually very nice. She was very nice. Admittedly, for the first 3/4 of the conversation, she thought we worked at Bravo. So I don't know if she was being nice to us because she thought we were like brass. But we're like, yeah, you did a great job. She's like, yeah, the season was like really good. It was really fun. I haven't really watched much of it. We're like, yeah, well, she's like, my old choice to be able to watch everything, but I don't watch much of it. We're like, cool. And then we said we're podcasters, and she's like, oh, cool. And then we had like a little bit more conversation, and this music was playing, and she points. She goes, wait a second. We're like, what? She goes like, these are my friends. Like, what? These are my friends. We're like, what?
The musicians?
She's like, it's crazy because like my friends are over there, but this music is my friends. It's crazy if they're over there, but this music's my friends. We're like, oh. So we go, okay, well, it was great meeting you. We like, it was sort of like, we felt like, I personally felt like it was her way of saying, I don't know what else to say to these people. They're very nice, but like, I don't know what else to say to these two podcasters. So I'm just going to kind of like, so we were like, okay. And we were like, we realized she wants us to go. It's time. We've used up her space. And then she went over to
that's
her.
Cute. I would have said, you know what?
Nice.
I have all these Rachel Zoe pillows in my living room, but I've also got a Jill Zarin rug. Do you think that's a conflict of interest? How do you feel about Jill Zarin? I need to tell my pillows what to think about the rug. Should I replace the rug? I replaced the rug. I already replaced it. I got it with something from rugs.com. It's really cute. By the way, you're so vulnerable.
You were so vulnerable. I wanted to be like, what was it like filming this compared to like what it was 20 years ago? Well, I said, Bravo's changed so much. There's a whole community. I was like, oh, I said, yeah. And BravoCon, that was wild. She goes, BravoCon was wild. That was like wild.
That was wild. That was bananas.
It was wild. It was wild. But anyway, she was so nice. She was very gracious to us. She's just trying to enjoy a party, and we're sitting there being ridiculous.
Fanning out.
Yeah. I mean,
love it.
I was
love it. That's what you should do.
I was like, I just need to have an interaction that I can report back with, and it was a very lovely Rachel Zoe interaction. So that is my story, everyone.
Oh, she took something from her purse or something.
Bananas.
I think it was good. You did good.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. It was. I went into the wild. And I did something heroic. You're welcome, everyone. So it was fun.
Okay, so here we go. Episode 1501, Hot Girl Summer. Now, here's the problem I have right up top. Where is Trixie Monocle? Where is she? Who this new lady they have on there? I don't like her. They've also got a whole violin section, which I do like, because I do like them bringing back kind of the old flavor of the music.
Yeah.
But we had this weird opening song that was like, all in echo, and everything was slow-mo, and everyone's like very glittery, kind of a typical thing. But it was like, welcome back to Beverly Hills moment. And the song was like, you spin me right round, cause call me when your time runs out, cause I know what life's about.
It was like Trixie Carpenter. They were like, let's do Trixie, but let's make her more like Sabrina Carpenter, okay? So she's like, except, I mean, this is no shade to Sabrina Carpenter. It's just like the Bravo version is just, far inferior.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter's got enough on her plate this week. Just leave that girl alone. She doesn't need anything from us, that's for sure.
Yeah.
She's fine, the main Cheeto in chief over there.
We support Sabrina Carpenter, but yeah, they did neuter our Trixie. Like, we want, declarations of girl boss being a boss.
Yeah.
Acting like
I
a boss.
want like, car. I've got a car. Cause I'm a girl with a car. A girl with a car. And then you see the cars passing. Cause we still got all the same footage where they just showed the douchiest cars available on the market. Driving past and glittering. They put that glitter over it. Where it's like, bling, bling.
The worst.
And then it's like a douchebag. It's like a Lotus and a...
the worst.
Yeah.
I think what was so tricky for me with this premiere is that the shows on Bravo have been so high key lately, with Salt Lake City, the return of Vanderpump Rules. We just had this Potomac is everything's just being extra. We just had an extra Miami season. We had extra OC season. Everything has been like kind of up here. I mean, Southern Charm is Southern Charm, but everything is really hitting at an intensity level. And then we just sort of like saunter into Beverly Hills, and this show is just like, it's It's got Barbara Walters filters. Everything is slow. We're watching slow-mo of them. And just, I felt like someone hit the brakes on Bravo. And I was like, "Arr!" And I was like, okay, we have to go to Beverly Hills tempo. And it really, it's hard having this show on at the same time as Salt Lake City. It really is. Because we're in Salt Lake City mindset. And it's really hard to pivot into Beverly Hills.
Yeah, it's like you're watching one of the best comedies on TV, and Potomac's been really good too this year.
Potomac's
I might say,
so
I might
good.
add, and that's been on. That's on right now as well. And so you've got both of those really firing on all cylinders, and then you've got this one, which I was low key. I was thinking while I was watching it, why is this one the highest rated? Why? Yeah. I mean, I like it. I've always loved this show. I mean, this was the first show I ever recapped as a blogger, and the first Housewives show. And so I love it just for that. I have a personal history with it. I've always loved it. I've recapped every episode of this show. So I love it. But I'm like, why is this the highest one? I think it's the money. Really. At the end of the day, I think it's that everyone on here is like rich. And that's something, there's something to be said for that. Like you see all their homes and all their cars, and they are all even Erica. It's like, even Erica is like the poorest one, and she's still in red heels and, living off that friend of, I don't know where she's getting her money. Yeah, I don't know, but just minus Erica, everyone else is like, whoa.
It's luxury. Well, I'm also, this show is, it's been around for a long time, and, it's very hard to bring people onto new shows because everyone's watching something else. Like, God forbid you stop watching Severance for 5 seconds and watch a Real Housewives show. And by the way, you know what, New York Times, you really need to get it together. New York Times once again did their list of best TV shows of the year. And they go out of the way to include every single type of show, except there's not a single reality show. They include like a show that's like on Disney Kids. They're like, this cartoon is actually very witty, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and once again, they even put in a section that says flawed, but like noteworthy. And they put the bear in. It's like, so you go out of your way for a flawed
the bear,
show.
Everyone agrees that the bear flopped this year. I mean, even the lovers of the bear agree.
Yeah, it's like you'll go out of the way to recognize shows that are really flawed, but they're like prestige. Whereas like there's excellent reality TV that is crafted beautifully, crafted intelligently. There is art in reality TV. People have to think about how to make a storyline. People have to know what questions. Producers have to craft a narrative out of watching Erica wash a car, and they do it, and they do it very well, and they make us all laugh. Like, this is high grade comedy, and the New York Times still will not recognize it. I'm sorry, reality TV is 25 years old. You cannot keep acting like it's a fad, some trashy fad that just came around. It's here. It's a genre, and it needs to be respected. And that is today's soapbox. Until the next one.
Yes. So
make that a clip and put it on YouTube.
Now, this episode might not be the best one to be making.
This is a terrible example for it.
Let's just pretend we made this on the Salt Lake City recap.
Yeah.
Just cut this out and put it at the start of our next Salt Lake City.
Literally anything else that's on Bravo right now other than this show.
Yeah, but I did still enjoy, having it back. And there are shifting dynamics, now that Garcelle's gone, as Sutton's left all alone. It's very interesting watching people, because they smell blood in the water with Sutton, and they are going to come for her ass. And,
they are ready.
I enjoy Sutton as a housewife, but, I enjoy Sutton the most when she's backed into a corner and acting like a crazy person.
Yes.
So it's time's a running, time's a ticking. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great watching her crumble. She'll be a full disaster. She's like, when you're playing a video game and there's like a boss, and the boss sends out like little minions, and you have to like kill the minions before you can get to the boss. This is from the perspective of the Fox Force 5. The minions have now been destroyed, and now it's just Sutton. They're ready to go in for Sutton, and I guess she does have Jennifer Tilly, but yeah, Sutton's blood in the water. For sure.
Yeah. So we start with Sutton on a horse, and then it's slow-mo. So go slow or horse. Go slower horse. And then we see Erica in this insane scene washing her car at home in short shorts and stiletto heels with shoelaces on them, very sexily. And I laughed out loud. So, we can't say the show doesn't have humor, because that shit was funny.
It was so silly. And then we see Dorit coming out of like a luxury store in Beverly Hills, like, ooh, I've emerged, and she's got shopping bags, and she's just pausing on the sidewalk as if she's been actually like cloistered away in that supermarket, in that grocery store, in that store for like 10 years, like she was kept underground.
And these look like the pictures that were released by the tabloids last year of Dorit shopping, and people were circling the pictures and posting them all over the internet and saying Dorit is pretending that she was shopping at these stores, but you can tell these bags are used because they're crumpled, and it was like a big to-do on the internet. And I think it was the same shot because this looks like those pictures. So she's carrying all those bags, and she's going over to, well, we'll find out later. First we go over to Bose's house, and she's, just doing what Bose does. She's in her house with photographers everywhere, just going, yes, Bose, you look amazing. Oh, Bose, give us your best angle. Bose, you're so gorgeous, Bose.
Yes, now get me from the left. Now get me from the right. Now get me from whatever angle you would normally get a CMO from. That's right.
And right when everybody's like, oh my God, is this my comfort show or not? Here she is. It's Kyle Richards in a terrible outfit, driving and asking Alexia to call her daughter. Yeah. Or Siri to call her Alexia. Sorry. Asking Alexia
very
to call
difficult
Siri.
for her that her daughter basically was turned into a digital assistant.
Yeah.
So now
even her daughter will never be Apple.
Yeah, never. So now we see Givenchy, we see cars, and now Bose is at home with her kid, Lael, and they're making charcuterie. And she's like, there's gold flakes on this pastry platter, and that's all that matters, because I have marketed this pastry to be high-end. So Dorit arrives to have a little visit with Bose.
And she's brought the shopping bags. That's where Dorit was going. And Bose tells her, you're a vision. And she's like, a vision? Woo-hoo! The times I've come here and not given you a birthday gift. And finally, here I am with a gift for you for your birthday.
Girl, not from Hermes. Oh, is this a blanket? And then I can feel your warmth with it.
A $2,000 blanket from Hermes. That just came from PK's man cave or whatever. She rewrapped it. And Dorit tells us, over the course of the year, we've gotten very, very close. I call her when something good happens, when something bad happens, when it turns to day, when it turns to night. When I've got M&Ms, when I've got carrots, I call Bose. She's my best friend. She's laying this on a little thick.
Yeah. Well, she calls and leaves voice notes very long, 17-minute voice notes about carrots and M&Ms in daytime and nighttime. Can I just listen to this on 2-speed? I
love that Dorit does that.
Sweetie, it's me, Dorit. It's been such a rough day.
It's like, oh my God, why is every voice note like a letter from a war? Okay?
I know.
No one needs 17 minutes of Dorit.
I left a voice note this morning for someone, and I felt so guilty because I generally do not love receiving them because they tend to be rambling. And I left a voice note, and guess what? It was rambling as fuck. I was like, sorry. Oh, there's a leaf blower. Oh, there's a bird. Because like whenever people leave voice notes, they feel compelled to narrate every single thing around them, me included. And I just was so embarrassed that I did that. But
yeah.
It happens.
Well, it does. It happens. You complain about it, but then you're like, I can leave a voice note. Why is everybody else able to leave a voice note? I'm going to leave a voice note. And then mine are 10 hours long. And by the end, I'm like singing things in Patti LuPone voice. It's like, no one needs this. I was just going to ask them to dinner.
You ever notice that people always eat? You always hear people like eating a potato chip on a voice note. Like, why are you doing that? Why?
Yeah, because people talk to voice notes like they're their assistant, right? So I was like, oh, hey, yeah, I wanted to call you. Just wanted to make sure you got the time for this thing that we're doing on Tuesday. Oh my God, that car's on my way. Tell that car to get out of my way. I need that car out of my way. Yeah, anyway, haven't paid my electric bill yet. We really need to get that done. So just go ahead and pencil that in. Pencil that in for Thursday. It's like, I don't work for you. You're calling me like this. Just text me, please. So Bose is like, wow, this is something sweet because life sometimes hasn't been so sweet. Isn't that right, Dorit? And she's like, no, it's okay. It's okay. Really, my life has been fine. She's like, no, it's not okay because I've seen things online and it's not okay, Dorit. It's not okay. It is not okay.
And we see that photo that we all saw of PK making out with a woman at the valet stand, the only place for middle-aged men in a midlife crisis to make out with someone. So
truly.
like all these guys with their newly pierced ears listening to like John Summit and EDM are like now like, hey, so there's a valet, so why don't we go over there and make out in front of the valet so that someone can see us? Yeah, let's do that right now. So we see that picture of that poor deluded lady making out with PK.
Yeah, that poor future disappointed lady.
It's time for a commercial. It's time for a Crappens commercial.
And so Bose is like, kissing a woman on the streets in LA? Not okay. Not okay. When I saw pictures of him kissing that Shein version of Dorit, first I rolled my eyes and then I threw up a little.
Let's like not also like, sure, Shein, Dorit, but let's not act like, PK is the Hermes version of anything. He's like the Shein Snuggles bear, right? So Dorit is like,
Yes, when I saw that on the street, I felt like, gee, that's it. That is it. Furthermore, that is it. That's it. And I'd like to further add, that's it. That man on the street, I don't know him. I thought, gee, that's not the man that I know who has got diabetes 1, 2, 3, and 6. No, who is that? It's a stranger.
and the next day you filed. Let me just move your story along because you're not quite getting to it.
That's right. It was that day. I filed that day. I filed my nails, and I said, guess what? Now that my nails are filed, I'm going to email my lawyer and
No, when I said filed, I was advancing your storyline just a little bit faster. Just getting it right there. Okay, you filed for divorce. And Ronnie, you are not on the stage, so whatever you were saying here on the podcast is not being heard by anyone, including me. So I will bring you here onto the stage to talk. There you are, Ronnie.
I don't know what happened to me, but the day after, we had to go to a baseball game that Giga had a baseball game. And honestly, I felt so disgusted with him. Look at the picture.
And then they put a picture up, and she's sitting on the first bench, looking all sad, watching a baseball game. And then he's all the way up on the top bench, all the way to the right of her,
so
all pastily watching a baseball game. Why are they the only parents there? Mm-hmm. Why? They were the only people in this picture. What? Are you guys even there at the right time? Where's Jagger? I don't even think this was Jagger's baseball game. I think these two weirdos just ended up in a park ignoring each other.
So poetic,
Yeah.
So the kids. Does he see the kids?
Well, he travels a lot. And so when he sees them, it will be on a Saturday night. As far as the kids go, I only speak the best about their father only. I say, no, he only eats the Pringles because he loves them. He wants to support the company, and that's why he eats so many of them. He just wants to keep people in business in this economy. Only the best things about PK.
Your father suffers from levabetes. That's why he's always gone, I tell them. It's a disease. He can't help it. Absentitis. But he's the master of his own disaster. You rhymed, girl. You rhymed. That's right, I did. Because I'm a rhymer now. And when I filed, do you think I'm going to check that box that says joint custody? No. He doesn't even have working joints. Why would he get joint custody? He can't even take care of the ones he has.
Publicly, he wants to save face. PK does not have the lifestyle. He can have the kids 50% of the time. He's off busy doing things like putting on Pantones in Britain or unlocking Boy George from radiators, so he doesn't have time for children.
Well, I don't know, but if you know, when I filed, it was big news, huge, all over the world's internet. And guess what? Kyle texted me. She texted me 4 days after. 4 days after.
I would like to give this season's first by saying, What a wasted opportunity to not say, hey, I'm with you. How could she not use this as a great opportunity to say, I am your friend, Dorit?
When Kyle and I saw each other at the reunion, I was really hopeful that her and I had finally turned a corner. But no.
And then we see the clip of Kyle being like, well, I know things that weren't really great this year, but I was hoping that now we can be friends again now that it's all over or whatever. And Dorit's like, and I trusted it, but I'm not going to trust what comes out of her mouth. I'm going to trust her actions.
She had every opportunity to show me that we were back and she was there. And has she shown me that? Gee, no.
Absolutely not.
I'm going to say this in at least 6 languages. No. 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 No.
Nine. Yet.
Yeah. So meanwhile, we go over to Kyle's house and she's cooking at home and she's like really into pleasing her daughter. So she's making flour and corn tortillas, guys.
Yeah.
And Sophia comes in and she's like attitudey now. I don't even know which one Sophia is, but now I do because of this scene.
Yeah. Well, what I did not appreciate from Sophia is that Kyle's like, "Hey guys, I'm using like flour and corn tortillas for me. What do you guys want?" And Sophia's like, "Can you make us an egg salad sandwich?" Sophia, what part about the tortillas says that your mom's also making egg salad sandwiches? No. Make a request that pertains to the tortillas, or don't make a request at all, or make it yourself. It's also egg salad. Like, make your own egg salad. You're 23 now, or however old you are. Let Kyle make her tortilla sampler.
Yeah, but that's why I know who Sophia is now, because she's like, you know what? Nobody knows who I am on this show. Fuck that. I'm coming into my first scene of season 15 and I'm demanding egg salad on taco night. That's it. And you guys can just deal with it. I'm a grown woman now.
She's a real disruptor. Wow.
Yeah.
Gen Z. Egg salad is like so in with Gen Z now. Egg salad on tortillas.
That's huge. Mayonnaise stuff. Big. So Kyle's like, yeah, Sophia and Portia obviously live at home. And so Sophia's like, do you guys want matchas if I order? There's another thing. Let's fuck up taco night. What do you think?
So she's having matcha and egg salad on taco night. So Kyle's like, by the way, it's like really annoying that the gate rings all the time with all these orders. Kyle's very anti-DoorDash. I'm like, what happened to last season when Kyle was so happy when anyone rang the doorbell? And she's like, they're trying to move a chair through the French doors. She's like, I wish someone would come to me. Someone would come over. And she gets so happy when DoorDash or Postmates arrives with like a Starbucks.
Yeah. And Sophia's like, really, baby? I'm sorry. Get over it. There's a new Sophia in town.
Hey, Mom, guess what? I know you just made me that egg salad sandwich, but I hate it. So I ordered one from Fat Sal's. Sorry.
So Alexia, who's the other one, is like, Mom, I've got lots of exciting things for you to see. I can't wait till you see them. Because this is the daughter who's getting married. So here, every time she comes over, she's going to whip out that Pinterest board that she's got going. And this is her doing that. You know, I guess we haven't all, but a lot of us have had that sister who's gotten married, or a lot of us have been that sister who's gotten married. I've had the sister who's getting married. Can I just tell you that was a year of looking at fucking books?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Look at the idea I had for this. Look at the idea I had for this. Did you know that throwing rice kills birds because it expands in their stomach and then they die? Give me my year back. I'm not even with that man anymore. You divorced him. Why did I have to sit through that whole year? Give me my year back.
Yeah, exactly. So Kyle's like, Alexia's engaged. And like, I met Jake when he was in 3rd grade with Alexia. And they were just like, we're ultimately best friends. And like, as a mom, that's all you want in life. It's to be best friends with your daughter's best friend. So I'm kind of like getting married also, if you think about it. I mean, I just want someone to love my child like that. It's like a dream come true. I'm so happy.
Oh, married his best friend. You know, every mother wants her daughter to divorce her best friend. It's so beautiful. So yeah, she's engaged, and Kyle talks about Farrah, and I like that she's like, yeah, Farrah was engaged, but that didn't really go through. So Alexia is the first to get married, and I want her to have everything she wants. I just want it to be the most magical day. However, it's hard to find trained butterflies, which is what she wants, because Alexia's like, yeah, I want trained butterflies, Mom. She's like, no.
I want to have like butterflies. I want to have tarot decks, and I also want to have like, I don't know, like a Stevie Nicks vibe, but I also want to have like magic candles and dream catchers, but like also like rope other shapes, like a lot of macrame. And it's like, okay, great. All right, so I know we're talking about your wedding, but like, how about we just like overshadow it with my wedding? Because here's my wedding album. Okay, everyone, look at what things were like when I believed that our marriage would work out. Okay, look at these photos, guys.
When I believed in love. Yeah, this is so Kyle to be like, oh my God, happy wedding day. Here's pictures of me and your dad at our wedding day. Oh, geez, Kyle, come on. You got to compete with your own kid. Let Alexia have her dead butterfly moment.
Yeah, seriously. So she's like, so guys, if dad showed up with a date, what would you do? And Sophia's like, kill him. Throw egg salad at his face. No, just kidding. I would never waste that. Throw your tortillas at his face.
Yeah, when he was photographed with that woman at the ballet, I texted him and I was like, what? You're doing the absolute most, Dad. Tone it down. And he said they thought it was private. And I'm like, oh, really? You thought a valet was private? Really?
I feel like it must be exhausting dealing with Mauricio in his midlife crisis. I mean, like, I would go nuts. He really is doing the most, and he's ridiculous about it.
I mean, is he really doing a lot? I did see that photo shoot that he did where he was in the leather pants. Did you see that one?
Yeah. He's just like, I don't know, like the photo, the making out in public right in front of the paparazzi is just so much. Like going out to clubs in like Ibiza. I'm like, sir, you're like 56 years old. I don't know. I'm like at a certain time, like, whoa, why are you trying to act like a kid? Like, I don't know. It's so midlife crisis-y. It's
Stop judging me.
Cringy. It's cringy. It's cringy. Sorry, it's
Stop
cringy.
judging me. Stop judging me. So Portia's like, well, at first I pretended none of this was happening, but then I went to therapy and I'm doing really well, you guys. And everyone's like, oh my God, we're so impressed with Portia. But we get like clips of Portia like crying and stuff. And Kyle's like, yeah, she has her moments, but now she's 17 and they all have something to say and they all have strong opinions and they are alpha females. So sorry, Mo.
Yeah. Definitely alpha females. Yeah. So
they want egg salad when they want egg salad. Sorry, Mo.
So now we go, like, guess what? We're going to go to Bel Air. It's like Rachel Zoe's first Beverly Hills scene. So we go to her house and we hear like lots of Rachel Zoe phrases in the background. And then she's just in a house that looks basically just like Kyle's house. And
Sutton's house.
And I'm sick of
everyone has the same house on this show. I can't even tell what house we're at anymore. And I'm pretty good at recognizing the homes. They all look exactly the same.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm sick of Kyle's house. It's a sort of, I'm having a weird reaction. I don't like when we see the exterior of Kyle's house. I don't like being there. I don't like this house. I don't like her house. I loved her past house, the house she had previously. I love that one. But this one, I see those hedges, those tall hedges. I see the backyard that's trying to be like Lisa Vanderpumps. I see the wall art. I see the checkered floor. I see the
trying to be like Kathy Hilton's, the wall art trying to be like Erica Jane's. It's just like too much trying to be like other people in one big gaudy place.
And when the gates open and I see the street, and then I'm like, I know it's probably annoying to pull out of that driveway because the hedges cause blind spots. I don't want to be in any of it. I want a new house. Get a new house. You're rich. Get a new house for us, Kyle.
Yeah, so I was excited to see Rachel's, but you're right. It is just kind of like everybody else's on this show. And it's not like, for someone who's a stylist, I thought there would be more interesting style in the house. It's just like a plain, big, white, typical rich person,
house.
Beverly Hills house. Yeah, it's like white marble, white walls, white everything. So she's like, oh my God, there's nothing like me that is remotely chic or cute in a flat. It's like I'm either barefoot or in like a 9-inch hill. I'll literally put on full cat eye makeup to go to sleep because I'm unapologetically myself. This is me. This is the happiest me.
Wait a second. Are those my friends? Are those my friends playing right now? Oh my God, that's wild that my friends are playing during my monologue. That's wild. So she goes to Kathy Hilton's house. And I like this because it's like, okay, let's have a scene for the most famous people to talk to each other. So they go and Rachel's like, oh my God, Kathy, I want to hear everything. And Kathy's like, oh, I love that you came by. I love that I came by too. It's like, wow, it's actually bananas that I came by. Like, I'm dead. By the way, this house, gorge. It's gorge right now.
My name is Rachel Zoe. You may or may not remember me from Bravo because I've lived in this house before. Some might say I built it.
It's gorge. This house is wild. It's a wild gorge house. So we see shots of her she's like in the closet and she's trying to reach her purse. Like, oh my God, Barkin. One of my like really bad habits is shopping. I die. Like I shop and then I die. Death by shopping. That's me. Literally bananas.
Kathy and I have been friends forever. I was friends with Paris back in 2000. I don't know what. Yeah, we were friends first. But then I like saw Kathy and the other one, Nikki, whatever. I saw him shopping and I was like, oh my God, in love. Like totally in love. Backwards in love. Dead. Died. Dead. On the floor. Dead. Literally dead. Died. I died.
Okay. I'm just going to sort of slip in here between you saying dead and bananas. I just want to show you a couple of things. We're going to go to a wedding in Rome. So I don't know. Take a look at it, Rachel. What do you think?
Oh my God, I'm in a moment right now. It's a moment because I feel like you're going to need to pop outfit after outfit out really quickly. People expect so much from you, Kathy. I mean, they really do. I mean, I'm going to need some pants for you to wear over your head, you know, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I get called a lot for fashion advice, but they like get like scared. Like, do you like this? You're like literally one of my best friends. Like, first of all, I'm like, take that off. It's awful. It's disgusting. First of all, no, you look hideous. Like, literally, I'm actually embarrassed. I can't actually believe we're friends. This may be at the end of our friendship, but like, it's like, okay, like we're friends. You can say these things to me. It's like, can we?
She whips out, yeah. It's like they're terrified of me because I hate them. And so she whips out this purse that's as big as a small child. And she's like, yeah, this is one of my vintage Gucci bags. I never go to Europe without it.
It's heavy. It's very heavy. Yeah, like literally, it's like heavy and chic. It's actually like heavy because it's like full of being chic. It's got like nothing but chic inside. It's chic. I die. Bananas.
So she talks about her career. Tommy Hilfiger gave her first big styling job. Yeah, I started in music. Backstreet Boys, Britney, etc., etc. Celine, sorry, couldn't do it. But moved to LA 2003. First red carpet job at Jennifer Garner. Then 24/7. I'm styling Cameron, Kate, Salma. Celine, no, still no Celine. She tried it. I said no. Still say no. Going through a rough time. Still no. Sorry. Dead. I'm dead. Yeah. Not Celine.
Dead.
Celine's still with us.
Kathy, by the way, those glasses are like amazing, especially with gold eye patches. I'm dead. Literally dead. Dead from gold patches. Okay. Then I started a media business with my clothing line in 2011. And now I have like about 40 different brand licenses, extensions, and I work with, and like they just surround me. And I'm just like, you guys are like my friends. You know, playing on the radio right now. I love it.
You guys should watch me in a brand meeting. Okay, here I go. Oh my God, this necklace. Dead, dying. I'm dead. Like I'm on the floor. Like this is like crazy. It's like insane. All right, buy it.
That ring, gorge. That
Gorge.
ring, gorge. The index note. I love that. I love that pen. Gorge.
Put a feeding tube in me. I'm in a coma. Dead, dying.
This table.
I see the light. Should I go towards the light? Should I go towards the light or should I come back? I want to see like
light?
what the necklace looks like on me. So if I go towards the light, is that heaven or is that like hell? I don't even know. But like right now, I don't have to decide because like I'm a vegetable. Like I'm a human vegetable.
Like
that necklace is that gorgeous.
You know what? I almost went to the light because that light was gorge. And then I was like, I actually don't really look that good in this light. So then I went away from the light. And now I'm back here. And I'm not dead. I'm alive.
That's how I ended up in purgatory. Yeah.
Purgatory?
So,
Wild.
yeah, like Roger, you might remember him. He's like Roger with an extemporaneous D.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Raj, like we were like the Notebook couple. I mean, did one of them die? One of them died, right? I never really made it to the end of that movie because I was watching it with Raj, who wouldn't stop eating popcorn in my fucking ear. Okay.
We actually licensed that notebook. I was like, you know what I want? You know what you need? You need gorge notebooks for like everyone. And now we have them. They're just like amazing, wild bananas notebooks.
Yeah. I mean, it was just my relationship with Raj was just like my reaction of watching The Notebook, where I was like, this movie would have been better with Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling was in that movie. Oh, I really,
dead.
I haven't seen The Notebook.
Dead, like literally dead. I have kids. Guess what? I've got 2 kids. One kid's named Sky. He's going to France for 2 weeks. Another one's name is Caius or Chaos. We don't know. We pronounce it differently every single time.
Caius.
It like actually gives him like some, it builds character. Caius. We're like, we want to get as many vowels into his name without any consonants in the middle. So we came up with Caius.
Yeah, me and Raj, we just, at the end of the day, get nothing for nothing. That's all you can say for the life of the dead. Okay. And, you know, we're just like different. Like we're different. Like before we weren't different, but then we got married and we were different. So like I've been divorcing him for like literally 20 years.
Yeah. Like being the same is like wild. And I was like, Mom, we'd be different. So now we're different. And now I'm like dead because we're like so different. It's crazy.
So Kathy's like, so the marriage isn't going great. Okay, well, you know what? I love that you come to help me. You know, things like this where you come in, you look at my rack, say no to everything, and then show me your giant purse. That was fun. But I just want you to know I'm always there for you. I'm always there for you. And you know what people come to Kathy for? Advice. That's what. Advice.
Thanks. I'm like dead.
Why is there a blender on your head? It's my hat.
Why are you giving me this fan? So that way you can sleep better. Literally, I die. I'm going to brand this fan.
The shoes. Here comes one right now.
So now everybody's primping. Kyle's primping. Erica comes over and compliments her. Like, oh my God, you look so pretty. Oh my God, you look so pretty. It's Beverly Hills. So there's like 5 minutes of, oh my God, you look so pretty at the beginning of every scene.
So Kyle is like, by the way, Erica, like, how did everything go at London? By the way, Kesha was there too. Just want to remind you that, like, what was cool that you did like your show in London. I know someone more famous than you who was also in London, who also did a show. So like, you're nothing special. But anyway, tell me about Hoopla.
Tell me how Hoopla was. Was it as good as it was on the big stage where Kesha was?
Did they start saying you're the new Kesha, or did they say that just to Kesha because Kesha was there?
I don't know. I asked Kesha about you. She said she didn't see you, but she did hear someone trying to squeak out a song, and she started raising the wall. Do you remember that reality show that Kesha was on? Yes. It was like American Idol, but I think it was called The Wall, wasn't it?
Called The Wall.
And they had to sing behind a wall or something. And like,
yeah.
It was so stupid.
Erica's like, yeah, it was a great show. Had a great time. Paris was there too. Okay, it was a wonderful time. I honestly think it was the best show I ever did in my entire life.
Oh, yeah? What did you think about Kesha's show?
Well, I don't know. I guess it was good.
Let's talk about Kesha's show instead.
Oh, okay.
Because I know Kesha.
Okay.
And then we see clips of Erica's show at whatever this thing is, and she's in like a red pleather bustier on all fours, slapping her butt. Like, yep, that's an Erica song. Good to see she can still do that. You know, it's going to be 20 years down the line. She's going to be in Branson, Missouri, like, my puss, I'm patting up my puss is on fire, it's my puss, man.
Seriously.
So she's like, so they're gonna go to Sutton's house today, and she's like, oh, well, you know, Reba already, you're all a good friend, huh? She's like, no, so you haven't even met her yet? You're gonna love her. She's so strong.
Well, the Southern personality, the draw, I love everything about it.
Which is funny because it's actually everything that Erica protests. Like, her entire life is a protest against that. But I love that she's like,
it's like, I love it.
I'm like, you're gonna get. I was waiting for Erica to get absolutely triggered by Reba, but actually she was.
Me too.
She didn't. I was actually upset.
I thought she was going to too, because Erica's sing on this show, like her Vanderpump and then her Sutton later. Like the older women, she projects all of her mommy issues onto. she is triggered, you know. But so I thought it was going to happen, but she didn't fuck with Reba. Reba's the real deal.
Yeah, or maybe it's like when you just, at a certain point, it's like, okay, this is someone's mom. Like, they are who they are. They're ossified. I'm not going to change them. I might as well just enjoy it. But when you see it of someone in your peer group, that's when it's like, that's when the triggers happen. It's like, you're acting just like my mother. Ah. But like when it's someone else, it's like, it's like, I don't know her. I don't care. Like, whatever. I'm just amused.
Yeah, so then we get the new violin section, and it's not the old violins, which were like, plim, 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 plim. Plim, 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 something like that. Now they're like, I don't know, they're intense. The violins are intense now. So we get them for the first time over at Sutton's, and Reba's sitting there playing the piano. I wish we knew what Reba was playing.
She's playing Hard Rock and Roll, the piano version, actually. New York, D.C., and Chicago and Detroit.
And the dog runs upstairs crying from her playing. The dog's like, arr. And then we get Nick, who's the party planner guy, because Avi no longer with us, guys. Yeah. So Sutton updates us on her life. Her son James graduating, so my mother's here for support. Losing James to college, it's hurting me. So my mother and I get along better than ever now. We talk more. We have so much FaceTime. I mean, we're just so much happier. I'm so grateful. It's like, wow, you're opening the season. You have no allies left. You had to bring Reba to shoot with. Girl, you in danger.
Yeah, they did. And notably, they did not even trot out Jennifer Tilly this episode, which was surprising because she's such a fan favorite. But no Jennifer Tilly. So Sutton's like, Mother, are you wearing my earrings? She goes, these are my earrings. At least they are now. She's like, I found it.
Why wouldn't I wear your earrings? You're wearing my jeans all over your face. So then Kyle and Erica are joking about, they're like, oh my God, here we go. Sutton's house, trending up the main road. Embarrassing.
Because they're like, how do we get to Sutton's house?
I don't know. Just follow the main road.
What's he talking about? She's not fancy. You live on a main road.
You act like you're the Queen of Sheba.
So Kyle is like, hello. They show up and they
Kyle
say
does
hi.
her usual hello. Oh my God. I loved actually hearing this again where she goes, hello, how are you?
Reba's like, oh, here comes this twit. Hello.
Well, what a pleasure to meet you, Erica. I can't wait to hear your story. Something tells me it would only be published and sold in the back of a 7-Eleven somewhere.
Now, excuse me, let me sit in my chair where I like to get bored. So Kyle's like, are you scared, Sutton? Are you scared? She's like, no. Sutton tells us, Eric and I have been through a lot in 5 years. And we see 5 years of them fighting on the show, which is always fun.
So we're both guarded for good reasons. But I'm so happy to see you all. I'm so happy that you came here. Kyle's like, well, obviously we're missing Avi. So you want to talk about that? I have nothing going on. So my daughter wants egg salad. So go ahead. Tell us about your drama. Avi, what happened? She's like, okay. Well, I let Avi go. Okay.
Yeah, she says, nothing really happened. There was not like any drama. I would love to hear Avi's side of that.
He must have
like,
an ironclad
happened.
NDA for Avi not to have gone on a podcast yet. Because I searched.
Yeah, I am fairly certain that something probably happened. But no, I really don't know. Nothing really happened. There was like no drama. I mean, I love him. He made me laugh so hard. The way I would balance plates and then apples and then knives and then more plates on top of his head. And he'd be like, stop doing this to me. And I'd be like, no, you're my servant. You have to do this. Now stand still. Oh, goodness, that was fun.
It's been really sad. Really, really sad. And the mom smiles like that pansy finally got rid of him. Finally.
Wait, he sassed me in my own kitchen.
Yeah. So she tells us, well, I've known Avi for a while and he's seen a lot. He saw me married. He saw me divorced and he's seen Porter graduate. That was a big one. I mean, who didn't want to see Porter graduate? Big moment for him. Big, huge. Avi was not only an employee, he was a close friend. He was a close friend, which is why I dumped his ass and you'll never see him around here again. I'm sorry, inside voice. And Erica's like, did you leave it on close terms? How'd that work out?
Well, I thought we did. But things got complicated when I said, you're fired. I will not give you any sort of benefits. I never want to see you ever again. And you were never a good assistant. Things just got complicated after that.
Look, I was surprised to hear this about Avi, but it's not like Sutton was that easy on him. And then we see clips of Sutton being like, where's my salad dressing?
Where are my shoes? Where are my trousers?
I just loved that they're like, let's show a really evil Sutton being mean to Avi clip. Where's my salad dressing?
You know she was a handful as a boss, though.
Oh yeah,
Like
I mean, he looked terrified.
I would never be Sutton's assistant.
No. Yeah, he looked terrified in every scene. He was always like sweaty, like, okay, yeah, shall I get you that? Wrong fork. Okay, well.
I said Coke Zero, not Diet Coke. It's like when she was like, he was a close friend. I'm like, he was on your payroll, girl. Not a close friend. Sorry.
And she goes, well, look, personally, I don't need a personal assistant. I just don't need that. And they're like, okay. Meanwhile, Nick's like, okay, ladies, getting everything just warming up your seats, Sutton. Okay.
Sutton saying she doesn't need a personal assistant when she named her own daughter Porter is hilarious to me. It's in the name. It's in the name.
I'd like you to meet my son, chambermaid. Come in here. Say hello. Say hello to the girls.
Oh, you know what actor I'm really enjoying these days? Austin Butler. What a talent. What a talent.
He's really got something. And so Erica's like, well, Sutton's being evasive, but you don't want to talk about it. Then it gets around, especially around here. I get it.
Sutton's like, it's just so hard. It's a friend that I've lost. It's a friend who was very bad at his job. A friend whose employer gave him chance after chance after chance, who had, honestly, one of the best employers that one could ever have. And that person is lost now. What a shame.
Oh, speaking of that, what about Garcelle? You lost her too. Go ahead. Talk about that now, Sutton.
Yes.
Kyle's just sitting there. Kyle's just sitting there piling it on, smiling. Her eyes are like semi-crossed.
What does it feel like to know that you lost the war? Okay. Because people who sign up to watch Game of Thrones, this is kind of like, when Cersei just has to lose King's Landing eventually. We know it's going to happen, and it finally happened. What's it feel like, huh?
Will she speak to you at all, son? She's like, no, she won't. I was like, well, I reached out to her, but then I didn't hear back from her. And then, I saw stuff in the press. So.
Well, she unfollowed me and I unfollowed her.
Well, I had to find out in the press. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I just want to say that Kesha also unfollowed her. And I just heard about that from Kesha.
Well, I had to find out in the press that she had unfollowed me because I don't know these things. Yep, I don't stare at Instagram all day at all. That's not me. It's just not me.
So Kathy comes in. I don't believe it either. Kathy comes in and gives like a hug to Reba and tries to do like, I think like a sort of like an air kiss, like a sideways kiss. Everybody's like, oh no, I don't like those side kisses. I was like, only Reba. Reba's the only person I think we've ever seen to actually critique Kathy Hilton.
And Kathy goes, yeah, I don't like them either. You just gave her one. So now they have to go outside, eat their lunch. And Kathy's like, can I lift my glass before we start cabiddling and caboodling and fadoodling and fritiddling? Whatever. Reba, welcome to Los Angeles. And, I would just like to extend grace to all the McIntyres and just say I've loved your music for years.
What's she talking about? I was playing Huey Lewis on the piano, not Reba McEntire. Mother, be quiet, be nice, and just say thank you. Okay, so Mom and I were talking about Christian asking for an annulment in the Catholic Church. I don't know if you guys heard about this. And I was like, don't you have to agree to do that? Like, I don't know. Like, Kesha told me, like, you have to agree to that. You guys talked to Kesha lately, or is that just me? I'm the only one friends with her? Oh, that's crazy.
And it's like, nope, you don't have to agree to it. And who are they going to choose? Someone named Sutton or someone named Christian? I mean, he's got religion behind his name. I just got a notice that it was annulled. My marriage has been eradicated from the Catholic Church.
And so they're like, oh no.
That's cold.
That's
what
really
the hell's
cold.
Christian doing? He's like 70. What the fuck does he care? Or he's 60 something. But like, what does he care? What the hell, Christian?
And Reba's like, does that mean that the children are bastards now? It's like, okay.
Is that what she said?
Yes, she said that. She's like, does that mean they're bastards? She's like, no, they took care of it. I won't have any bastard
I couldn't
children.
understand what she said. I do you see where I said what I said that happening it still baffles? I couldn't understand what she said. That's funny. Does this mean the kids are bastards?
Does that mean the kids are bastards now? I didn't get to this age to have bastard grandchildren. Okay. If they are bastards, I'm writing them out of the will right this second. No, mother. So
she goes, no, that changed. Francis changed everything. So the children are legitimate, mother. Okay. Carl's like, oh my God, that's so stupid. I mean, I use my maiden name for work, but now that's all I use. I was like, wow.
So like whenever I'm like working
totally
with
the
John
same,
Wells, whenever I'm working with John Wells, because famously I did play Nurse Story on ER. And anyway, John Wells is doing The Pit now, kind of a big TV show. Anyway, whenever I work with him, I just say Kyle Richards. So, just letting everyone know. But basically, the marriage was annulled, everything, and the letter that came to Sutton said Sutton Brown, or whatever her name is.
A guy's a monster, this Christian.
Good it's so
Lord.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
He's probably like, don't use my good name on Bravo television and sully it for the ancestors. It's like, oh, shut up, sir. Shut up.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, this is the end of part 1 of this recap. For part 2, keep an eye on your podcast feed. It is coming up in just a moment. Thanks so much for listening. Catch you on the second half.
Watch What Crappens would like to thank its premium sponsors. Ain't no thing like Allison King.
It's always a party on Allison Block.
Our way is the Amber way.
It's the Foster and the Furious. It's Amanda Foster.
It's always automatic with Ashley Auto. Put your hands together for Carly Clapp.
Get on the right foot with Chrissy Offit. We never miss her call. It's Diane Call.
Sunday in the Park with Dylan Clark.
Big yay, it's Emily Gauthier.
Aaron McNicholas. She don't miss no trickolas.
Hava Nagila Weber.
You'll never hide from Heidi Eleanor Jones.
I go, you go, we all go for Hugo.
Jamie. She has no last namey.
She's our kind of mess. It's Jennifer Messer.
Sipped some scotch with Jessica Trotch.
She's our favorite streamer, Caroline Peacock.
Kristen the Piston Anderson. Get a bee in your bonnet with Lacey B. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will Lauren Silsby. She gets an A from us. It's Lindsay D. Let's give a kisserino to Lisa Lino.
Fresh as a daisy, it's Maisie McKinnery.
Megan Berg. You can't have a burger without the Berg.
This is Livin' with Michelle Vivian.
I love ya, Olivia Williamson.
She sure is swell. It's Raquel.
Yes, we canna. It's Savannah.
Cast a spell with Shannon Spellman. Let's share with Sharon Eldridge.
Darn Skippy, it's Tippy.
And our super premium sponsors.
Make way for AJ Lopez.
She's VVIP, it's Amanda V. Can't lose when you're with Amy Baldwin.
Somebody get us 10 cc's of Betsy MD.
We're taking the gold with Brenda Silva.
Let's get real with Caitlin O'Neill.
Put us on a stretcher, it's Charlotte Fletcher.
Don't get salty with Christine Pepper. Can't have a meal without the Emily Sides.
Who, what, why, where, and Gwen Pentland.
Let's go into the woods with Guy Tubbs.
Nobody holds a candle to Jamie Kendall. Hail the Cork Master, the Master of the Cork, Jennifer Corcoran. We got our wish, it's Jen Plish. My favorite Murdo, Karen McMurdo.
She's a total knockout, it's Katie Manock.
In the study with a candlestick, it's Leslie Peacock.
Gee, it's Lisa H.
We're ride or die for Lisa Ryder Barron. She's a whiz, it's Liz Sarthy. Always killing it, it's Lola Alkalani.
The incredible edible Matthews sisters.
She eases our woes, it's Melissa St. Rose.
There's a chance of meatballs, it's Rebecca Cloud.
Maximum love for Sandy Maximoska. She's the queen bee, it's Sarah Lemke.
We cannot tell a lie, it's Sarah Tellefson.
Shannon, out of a cannon, Anthony.
Please don't stop, it's Soli and Pop.
Let's take off with Tamla Plain.
You'll always get the full story with Tori Parsons.
She ain't no shrinking Violet Kuchar. We love you guys.